Hey everybody, this is Tanya Shepherdson, and today's tip is for buyers. And this is going to be the first tip in a series of other videos. We're going to call this step one of the buying process. What's your first step? Number one, and very, very important, go to your local bank and get what is called a pre-approval. What that is it basically is your lender or the lender that you choose telling you what price range you should be looking at. Why is this so important to do before you start going out with your buyer's agent looking at homes? To me, one of the most important reasons to have it ahead of time is so that you're not out looking at homes that you can't afford. Or maybe the flip side, maybe you can afford more than you think you can. It's also a great time to check your credit. That's something that will happen in the pre-approval process. You may have things on your credit history that you didn't even know about. I remember many, many years ago when we bought our first home, we had a Best Buy credit card sitting on there that we didn't even know about, and it was affecting our credit. So this was, I don't know, 20 years ago, something like that. So where do you go to get a pre-approval? I always push local, local, local. Try to stay local and go with a lender that you already are familiar with. Maybe you already have a car loan. That's a good place to start. And ideally, you're also going to stay local because they know what your area real estate market is and they're familiar with all the ins and outs of it. If you're buying in New York, would you choose a lender from Ohio? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but that's just, again, that's my opinion. So where local? Why? So that you know what price range to look at. Another why is very, very important, probably the most important. If there are multiple offers on a house, and the way the current market is right now, if it's the right property in the right location and it's priced appropriately, there will be multiple offers. And if you have one offer that has a pre-approval and one that doesn't, guess what offer is going to win out? The owner of the house is not going to wait for you to go to the bank and get your pre-approval after you've submitted an offer. So very, very important. When should you get the pre-approval? You should get it when you figure you're going to be looking to purchase a home in, let's say, 30 to 90 days. That's a good question for the local lender that you talk to. But if you're pretty much ready to hit the ground running and start looking for properties, that's the time to go to your bank and get your pre-approval. I'm almost at 3 minutes, so I'm going to close this one out. Hope this was a helpful video for you guys, and I will see you for the next one. Have a good one.